Hey guys, it's your coach Greg D here, back with another video, and today I want to give you what I believe is the top tip and the top paradigm, if you will, regarding losing weight. I've been thinking about this over the last few days. I've been seeing a lot of my challengers and my customers in my challenge groups on Facebook kind of struggle with this, and this is something that I think that we all struggle with from time to time because nobody's perfect. I know I'm far from it. And that is, if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose fat, you need to stay consistent. Now, this can be broadened out, obviously, to relate to anything fitness-wise, but especially when it comes to losing weight, you need to stay consistent. You need to find what works for you and stay consistent. Now, you have to remember also that just by changing your eating routine, your diet, your nutrition, you're not going to hit your goals in 1 day, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks. It may take a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years. It may take a while, depending on how much fat you want to lose, how much you need to lose, how much weight you want to lose, how much you need to lose. If you're someone who wants to lose, 20 pounds or 50 pounds, or maybe you're even bigger than that, you need to lose 100, it's not going to happen in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It may, and more than likely will, take 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, like I said. And also, we have to remember that, when it comes to losing weight, it's not going to be like you're starting here and it's going to be like linear as far as you're just going to continue to lose 2 pounds every week. It's not how it goes. Your journey is going to be, you're here and then 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 you're here. You know what I mean? It's going to be all over the place. You'll hit plateaus because your body gets used to eating a certain way, eating a certain amount of calories, eating a certain amount of carbs or protein or whatever. And you always have to be willing to adjust. You cannot get stuck. So along with being consistent in what you eat to lose the weight, you also need to be open-minded enough to evaluate yourself, evaluate how you are doing, and change the numbers if you need be. Because what worked for you in the very, very beginning, what worked for you in that first week or two, and you were able to lose 2 or 3 pounds a week, 6 months from now may not work, and you may have to cut back on your calories. You may have to tweak the amount of macros you're getting. More specifically, might have to tweak the amount of carbs that you're getting. So, and also, all together with all of this is to find the numbers that work for you and stick with it. So I remember when I first started, because at this point, making this video, at the time of this video, I'm lost, from my heaviest last year, I've lost about 40 pounds, give or take a couple, but I've lost about 40 pounds. And originally, when I first started, I was really, really cutting back on my calories. I wasn't really focused so much on how much carbs or protein or fat that I was getting, but I was more focused on calories because I knew I was basically not paying attention to how much I was eating. So what I did was I downloaded the MyFitnessPal app, and if you haven't done so, do it, because it's a great way to just track your calories, your macros. And I know a lot of people don't like doing it, but personally for me, it has really helped to actually weigh out my food, to track what I eat, because sometimes you think you know what you're eating, but really even the smallest things can add up, and then you've added on 500 or 600 calories to your whole entire day without even knowing it. So I would recommend tracking your food. Like I said, you don't have to, but I think it's a good idea. But anyway, so when I first started this weight loss journey a year ago and really, really focusing on it, I was probably only eating about 14 or 1500 calories a day. And some of you might think that that was, starving myself, but I was coming from I was probably eating closer to 25, 2600 calories a day, and I was not happy with that. I felt like I was eating too much. But once I noticed that I was consistently able to keep my calorie range between, let's say, 1500 and 1700 calories in a day, I noticed I was going, like, the path was it would go down and up, but consistently over time it was going down. So that's one of the things you have to remember too, as I mentioned previously, is if you start here, it's not going to be linear. It's not by any means. It will go. You'll lose 2 pounds, then you'll gain back 3. Then you'll lose 3 pounds, then you'll gain back 1. Then you'll lose 2 more, and then you'll gain back 2. That's just the nature of the beast. I mean, everybody goes through that. But like I said, the main important point of this video is to stay consistent. Stay consistent no matter what it takes, and be open-minded to change things. Because now, at this point, 14 or 1500 calories for me after losing 40 pounds, and I'm sitting right under 200 pounds, about 197, 198 in that range. 14 to 1600 calories in that range is probably a little bit light for me. Now I probably need closer to 1800 to 2000, and that way I'm still in a caloric deficit. I'm still tracking the macros that I have figured out work well for me, and I'm continuing on that downward overall path. So like I said, it may take a lot of trial and error for you to find out what works for you as far as your calories and keeping yourself in a caloric deficit. Please, though, to avoid starving yourself and to avoid going into starvation mode so that your body holds on to fat, please make sure that you're eating at least 1200 calories a day. If you are a female, or actually for both, but more importantly, if you are a female, please make sure that you're eating at least 1200 calories a day. For the men, I would say at least make sure that you're eating 14 to 1500 a day. And as far as what your caloric deficit should be so that you can lose weight, what you want to do is figure out how many calories you need just to maintain your weight. So if that's 2000 calories a day, that's your maintenance. So what you want to do is you want to be in a caloric deficit of anywhere from about 300 to 500 calories a day. So in this case, you want to be eating between 1500 and 1700 calories in a day in order to lose weight. And also, like I said, you may need to tweak your macronutrients around. More than likely, you'll probably just need to focus on lowering your carbs, your carb intake, because that'll make the biggest difference. Because then your body will run off of fat and you'll lose weight, you'll lose some fat. But so I think after 8 minutes or so of me here rambling, I think that's about it. Like I said, guys, please make sure that you eat enough. But regarding your weight loss, regarding your fat loss, be consistent and know and prepare yourself mentally for the fact that it's going to take a while. And once you hit those goals, after you have lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, or you've lost 5% body fat, to keep going. Do not settle for anything. And if you are not happy with how you look or how you feel after losing 20 or 30 pounds, then keep going. Try to lose 40 pounds and see how you feel there. It's all about getting yourself to a point where you can be happy, you can feel good, you can look good, you can feel better about yourself. Others will notice it. So that's what we're going for here. So work on that. Try it. Let me know how it works for you. It's worked for me thus far. Like I said, I've lost 40 pounds. So try it. Let me know how it works for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you would like more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like I always say, where there's a will, there's a way. And I will see you guys soon.